Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Welcome to Higher Frequencies Portal. This is going to be a reading for our beloved Scorpios. I call upon the elements of water, fire, earth, air, ether, as well as spirit. This is a general reading, so eat the fish, spit out the bones. In other words, if this reading does not resonate with you, if this is not your story, check your other placements and see whatever those videos are, because that might be your story. I call upon the element of water, fire, earth, air, ether, spirit, Ashe. I ask our angels, archangels, deities, animal totems, universe, source, the divine, most high God, the creator, to shine a beautiful, powerful message of love and light as I intuitively and discerningly pick up on the energies, number synchronicities, the vibrations of the cards, because I am one with my cards, and so it is, so mote it be. Ashe. So, beloved Scorpios, I will you're well. I will you are faring well during this very powerful celestial energy that we are under right now. We have a full moon in Aries. We also have a couple of retrogrades taking place. A lot of celestial energy going on. And so the goal is not to fold under it, but it is to learn to make it your own, to take the energy and transmute it into something powerful. During the shuffle, pre-shuffle, I could see the storyline, which has been pretty much the same throughout this year, throughout every time I do a reading for Scorpios. There's just the strong notion that you're going through a spiritual transformation and shifts and changes, that there's been heartbreak and deception and betrayal, but you've emerged, that you've transformed from these experiences and now are standing in your power and taking action and moving forward towards exactly what you desire to have. I am sensing that there is someone around who's wanting to come in, who's been watching you for a while, but this is someone who tends to want to take their time so that they can get it right. This is not someone who rushes in. This is someone who likes to really, really plan and strategize and really move in a direction where they know there's going to be a return on their investment. I am seeing strongly that you have been creating something, whether you launched a new business, whether you're crafting something new. I am seeing that you're in this magician energy where you have this very focused intention, this focused vision of where you see yourself, where you wish to be. And there's a beautiful energy of not only emotional fulfillment, but wish fulfillment. Something's coming in that you've been waiting for a while, and I feel that it's going to truly it's truly the reward for you taking that initial step in that direction. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple more shuffles in, and we're going to pull up the cards and pick up and see where we are. So a couple of cards flew out, and I'm going to expound on these messages. So we see here that there was a 2 of Pentacles, and then there's the 3 of Wands. So I'm feeling like there's been some stagnant energy. Perhaps whatever it is that you were waiting for, there was a delay. And there was a delay because there was some sort of indecision. You know, someone has been really neglecting to make a decision, neglecting to make some sort of offer, perhaps. Maybe you have been really finding yourself dealing with a lot of responsibilities at the same time. And so maybe you had to focus on that, to which you couldn't take some sort of action. At whatever case, I am seeing that this waiting is no longer, you're no longer waiting. You're choosing to take action. You're no longer confused or unsure as to what you want. You're making a decision. So let's see what we have. And I saw justice when I picked up the deck. So there is a sense of balance and restoration of that balance. So let's go ahead and cut the deck, get our messages. Divine Spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Scorpios from the Light Seers deck? Divine Spirit, bottom of the deck, we have this beautiful card of the 7 of Wands. And I love this depiction of the 7 of Wands because it just speaks to do not disturb my groove. This is about setting healthy boundaries. This is about also doing internal work, healing. This is also about knowing your worth and your value and not allowing others to abuse their power. So that's a beautiful energy that I'm seeing that you went through. Look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer that's coming in for you. And this is a very solid offer. I feel like the divine is recognizing and rewarding you for doing this work, for taking your power back. When I see this beautiful energy and I see this solar plexus, which is the power chakra, this is about you setting healthy boundaries, making sure that you're not allowing yourself to be motivated in any negative way. I'm also seeing that there has been a sense of disconnect from the outside world. You may have been really working on yourself internally, really healing past wounds, past traumas, and this is making you more well-rounded. And I feel like someone in particular is wanting to reach out, because you see this one stick. So someone has really been, you know, trying to, I feel, I'm getting the sense poke the bear, but you've been unbothered. You've literally been unbothered. You've been in meditation. That's the rest and restoration, rest and restoration, rest and recovery. This is also about reflection, introspection, self-analysis. And you're in a very protective bubble, which means you're protecting your space. You're protecting this energy right now. This is beautiful. And the reward, this is an offer. This could be a job offer. This could be you coming into some unexpected money. The divine is gifting this to you, right? And this comes in divine timing. So there has been a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of energy put into something. Maybe you've nurtured something and it has grown, it has expanded. And maybe because you've done this soul work, that's why this offer is coming in, and it's coming in very solid. This is not, you know, this is not someone coming in playing. This is someone making a very solid offer towards you. And it's because you've focused on your self-love. You've nurtured yourself. You've taken care of yourself. And you've put those healthy boundaries. So you've allowed other people to know that they cannot overstep their boundaries when it comes to you. And now someone knows that in order to be able to get through to you, they have to make the right choice. I mean, the right offer. They can't just make any old, you know, measly offer. They have to make the right offer. It has to be solid, has to be real, and it has to be something tangible, something that you could feel, something that can grow. That's beautiful. Look at this. You are independent right now, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You've worked hard. And you've been really developing something. You've been really nurturing something. I feel like you have just recently, you could have launched some sort of business, or you could have been really, really working on some of your creative projects. There could have been something that you've been really cultivating, nurturing, and it has grown tremendously. You're very, very abundant right now. Very self-sufficient, very self-reliant. And it's because of the hard work that you have put into it. And you've worked from the inside out. You've done a lot of internal work, and now it's reflecting externally. And the Pentacles is also a reminder to stay grounded, to remain grounded, to not be moved and motivated solely by money. Money is energy. Money is always around you. And I feel like you are very abundant. There's a lot of security and stability that you're feeling. Things are very balanced. You're taking care of your family, taking care of your children. And I'm just hearing that you are unbothered, beloved. You're very, very down to earth, very earthy. You're also a healer, I'm picking up on. You could be doing a lot of healing. You've done a lot of self-healing. And this healing has a lot to do with your past. And I feel like you may have healed a lot of those you may have healed that root chakra. The root chakra does deal with scorpionic energy. So I feel like you've done a lot of root chakra work, which has also opened up this and expanded your financial growth. Wow, that's beautiful. So as you heal that self, now you begin to love that self. And when you love that self, now you can attract love. You can attract what you desire, what you want. And now you have someone who's coming in. This is a Knight of Cups. This is someone who's very, very chivalrous. Someone who is going to wine and dine you. Someone who will pull out your chair. Someone who will open up your door. Someone very chivalrous. And this person has been wanting to come in for quite some time, I'm feeling. But I feel like you've been really, really focused on your healing. I feel like whatever you've been through in the past, whatever pain, whatever loss, whatever, and even if it's not, in a love ship, but even if you were healing like past childhood traumas, or even if you were dealing with abandonment issues or whatever it is, because that solar plexus just tells me that there was a lot of internal work that you had been working on. And the solar plexus, which is the sun, which is the power chakra, if that light is dim by any means, then you are in a very, dark place. The light has to shine bright. And I feel because you've been taking this necessary time to address those issues, that's what's opening up now these opportunities for, financial blessings to come into you, for love opportunities to come into you, because you've really nurtured yourself. You've really taken care of you first. And so there's someone coming in who wants to make an offer. You may receive a message, whether through a letter, an email, a text, but someone is definitely going to send a letter. Someone may also gift you with some flowers, mail you some flowers. This person is really coming in with the intention to right their wrongs, I'm hearing. And the divine is also letting you know, like, because you're not looking in this person's direction, because you're just really focused on your coins, really focused. You've refocused your energy from the pain to, your power, like getting your power back. And your power in your, in your mind, you're equating power with the ability to take care of yourself, sustain yourself, maintain yourself financially, to have that sense of security, to know that if a man is or isn't in the picture, you could still maintain your household, take care of your children. And I feel like you're very focused now on whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever creative projects, whatever it is that you've learned or discovered that you're gifted in. That's what you've really been putting a lot of your energy and effort into. And look what we see here, the Three of Swords. So this person, I feel that they feel this sense of pain, sense of loss. And I feel this is the person who could have also suffered some sort of pain, some loss, some hurt, in their past. Maybe they were torn between two people. Maybe they were confused. Maybe at the time that you made an offer, maybe you made an offer to someone and it was refused. Maybe someone did not accept your cup of love or offer, accept your offer of love rather. And it really caused a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, a lot of pain. And that could be the reason why you've chosen to go within, to do a lot of that internal healing, to really go within, to really work on yourself. Because maybe it triggered some of your abandonment issues. I'm also picking up on that there was many instances that could have triggered this, but there was one in particular that really motivated and encouraged you to really start doing that internal work, to really center yourself, ground yourself, and find that sense of balance within yourself. What are the messages you have for our beloved Scorpios? So we have the devil here. So you definitely was dealing with a very toxic energy, someone who had the tension, the ability to pull a lot of strings. I see a lot of string references here. So this could have been a karmic relationship. You could have been caught up in a karmic relationship. Someone who had a lot of addictions, someone who did a lot of who caused a lot of deception. Maybe they have the tendency to play a lot of mind games, gaslight, put you in this position of confusion. And I feel like that's probably why you really set up healthy boundaries and started to do your internal work to protect your peace of mind, your peace of being. This person that you were dealing with was toxic. I feel like they had a lot of addictions. They may have learned, they may have had a lot of unhealthy, a very unhealthy understanding and perspective of love. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who was also, either a Capricorn or an Aries. We have water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius for sword. And we have Taurus, Virgo, Sag. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So we pretty much have everybody up on the board. But whomever you were dealing with, this is someone who had a lot of addictions, a lot of afflictions. They could have been drinking, drugs, sex. I feel like this person has a tendency to either keep you up in your head. They would play a lot of games, you know, be in and out of your life. I feel like they would make offers, but you never really knew, you never really saw the results. It's like they gave a lot of lip service, gaslighted. It was a lot of confusion. They kept you in a state of confusion. This caused a lot of pain. You cried a lot maybe with this person. The Queen of Wands also has really has also fallen out. And this Queen of Wands, this is again, this is someone who can be a very controlling, feisty type of energy. This is someone who doesn't like to lose, someone who likes to win at all costs. So I feel like this person would probably, you know, say whatever they feel they need to say just to keep you, you know, toy with your emotions. Maybe they used a lot of emotional manipulation. So let's get some additional messages. Thank you, Spirit. So we have a couple of messages that just flew out. We're going to take the ones that flew in the upright. So we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, we already know that's family. So this is family issues. You could have had a child with this person. This could be someone that's a fire sign, because I'm seeing the fire energy and a lot of strong placements here. You could also have fire in your chart. But I'm feeling like there was, at one point in time, the sense that you were in a family dynamic with this individual, and it was of a higher level. So maybe you were engaged, maybe you were married, maybe this was someone you lived with for a long term. But I'm feeling like there was definitely some betrayal. There was betrayal. I feel like this person stepped outside of the connection. And I'm hearing playboy. Maybe they were playing with your emotions. Maybe they were emotionally manipulative. Maybe this person would do some wrong and then they come around with flowers, or maybe they do some wrong and they come around with lip service. But I feel like this person's emotionally manipulative. They know how to pull your strings. And it got to the point where it drove you crazy. It caused a lot of pain. This person probably never apologized. And they would do this constantly, repeatedly. And I feel like there was a point in time where you had to really take a step back and assess the situation, because you were so caught up in it that you couldn't really see the forest from the trees with this individual. And I feel like this individual most certainly knew how to pull your strings. And so they would come around, they would disappear, come around, disappear, come around. And every time they're offering nothing. You know, if you look, this person is telling you to take their hand, but their other hand is hidden behind their back, so you don't know what they're offering, you know. And here's another hand gesture. So it's almost as if this person's manipulating something, trying to be manipulative. We have here the hangman. So perhaps you started to really assess the situation and you gained some sort of epiphany. This was definitely someone you had shared a household with. There's strong family dynamic here. You may have a child with this person, as I said. I am certainly feeling that at one point in time there was a lot of laughter, a lot of happiness between you and this person. And I feel that you two share a child. But I feel like this individual may have been disloyal. They were not loyal to you. Yeah. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You did put a lot of time, effort, and energy into this connection. And you just feel like you didn't see it grow and blossom the way that you thought it would be. You thought it was going to be, you know, the happily ever after. But it didn't end out like that, unfortunately. I'm getting a sense that, you know, with this Three of Swords and the Devil right next to it, that this person may have overstepped their boundaries. They may have defiled the connection, the relationship with you, by perhaps cheating, offering their love to others, trying to be the playboy. And I feel like you just kind of turned your back and refocused on your coins, refocused your energy, perhaps on your creative projects, perhaps started honing some skills. You started to work on yourself. You turned your back from this person. The Four of Cups is showing here. So there is this sense that you feel like you've put a lot of time and energy and effort in this connection, and you don't feel like you've got that you haven't reaped the benefit of the reward. But there is a lot of work. There was an imbalance here. It was like you were putting all of the work into it, tending to it, planting the seeds, but there was not really much effort from the other party. And so the divine is telling you, do not miss an opportunity of love. This hand is offering you a new opportunity. Don't focus on what took place in the past. Focus on your future, because there's new opportunities that could present themselves, but you could miss it if you're looking in the past. Look at that. The divine is offering you this Ace of Cups. The 10 of Cups reduces to pretty much 1, which becomes the Ace. So you have an opportunity that is truly presenting itself. And I feel like maybe someone rejected your cup of love. You have the Lovers here, and you have the Two of Swords. So there was once this happy house, happy spouse energy. I feel like there definitely was happier times, and then there was this moment where something just suddenly ended. Because I see a lot of beautiful cards, and then I see this energy, and it just looks like there was this beautiful storyline where you were in this happy connection. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You could have been with this person for up to 10 years. This could be someone that you were in a relationship with that you thought was going to end up in marriage. It was certainly a higher level of commitment. You got the Four of Wands. You could be dealing with a twin flame because you have the Four of Wands, and then you have the Lovers here. And so I'm feeling that this is a case of the runner chaser. And I feel like you've had to learn lessons as your person did. Perhaps your person had some shadow work to do and you did as well. But I'm seeing here clearly that you had to do a very deep soul healing. And I feel like your person now also has to be responsible for healing themselves, because I feel like the work that you've done has somehow activated your person to start reflecting and looking at themselves. I feel you do think a lot about this connection. You feel like you've been robbed, almost like you've put a lot of time and energy, effort into something, and you were robbed from this connection, because the way the cards are reading, it just feels like you, with this energy, this is like a very blah energy. But when you're stuck in the past, you can't see what's coming towards you. If you're looking back, you can't see what's coming towards you. So the divine is sending a clear message that there's love opportunities that they're offering. And it could lead to marriage, because the 10 of Cups denotes that. And that is that happy house, happy spouse. That's that happily ever after. This is someone that you can share, you know, a beautiful future with. But someone is definitely stuck in their head, and they need to listen to their intuition. In other words, they need to use their first eye to see, and not their two eyes in their head. That's why they're blindfolded. This is about looking with your first eye. And also trusting your intuition, being discerning, and not listening to the gossip and hear the naysayers on the sidelines. That's always going to have something to say. You have to trust your own intuition. This could be the problem that your person is going through, because this card did come out in reverse. So this represents, you know, a spiritual union that could be in delay. You know, maybe there was a breakup. Maybe someone did get in between this union because someone else was definitely not listening to their intuition. What additional messages you have for us Scorpios? What messages do you have? So we have the Fool, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So you have wish fulfillment here. All I see is boundaries are set. You know what I'm saying? You've set healthy boundaries, and rightfully so. Oh, wow, this is powerful. So what I'm seeing here is, through setting your healthy boundaries, you've regained that emotional fulfillment, that emotional equilibrium. You've walked away from something that was not serving you. And in you doing so, this may have triggered someone else to want to take a fresh leap, you know, that have a fresh start with you, take a leap of faith, see where things go, start at that 0 point. This is someone who may have become very crystal clear as to what they wish to do, what they desire. I feel like you're also crystal clear. You're setting healthy boundaries. There is a reunion. There's another card of marriage. You have the Hierophant the Four of Wands, and then you have the Six of Wands, which are all considered marriage cards, higher level of commitment. This also is about, you know, guaranteed victory and success. And others recognizing that you're in a very divine feminine energy. You took your power back. You know your worth and value. You've turned your back on anything that does not honor you as you are. You've taken your power back, and you're not allowing anyone to treat you less than what you deserve. And as I saw on the bottom of the deck before we even began shuffling, is justice. This is you getting karmic justice. This is what you call, you know, this is things are being restored. Karma is being restored in your favor. The divine is saying that things are well balanced for you because you've taken the right course of action. You've done the right things. And that's how it's supposed to be. So let's go ahead and clarify our messages, okay? So let's go ahead, Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What messages do you have for our beloved Scorpio? See that? There was a tower moment. This was a sudden ending. Something happened suddenly. You may have discovered something. There was some sort of truth that was revealed. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. So you were abandoned. Not only did this person defile the relationship, but they left you. They left you out in the cold. They left you for another person. They left you and did not even give you any type of closure. All you know is that you was left during your darkest hours. No one came to see if you was well. But look how you restored. You focused on yourself. This is self-love makes you more attractive. You started to work on you. You started to refocus your energy, your attention on yourself, on your situations that you had going on, and not on the relationship itself. So you did not stay in that place of self-loathsome or self-loathing. You did not stay in that mental space of lack. You refocused your energy, your time, and attention on building yourself back up. Six of Chalices, now someone wants to return from your past. And it could be the same motherfucker that left you in the first place. Pardon my language, but that just came out how it came out. I don't know why I felt so personal about that. But the Magician is showing that this person could be trying to come back to control this situation. This is emotional manipulation. This is someone who's a master manipulator also. This is Aries energy as well, but this also could be someone that you have manifested to come back. So we will see how it goes. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. We got the High Priestess. The divine is saying, do not take any words, anyone's word for face value, and do not give anyone the benefit of the doubt, especially at this junction in your life, post disappointment, betrayal, deception, lying, and cheating. No one deserves that. Everyone has to prove themselves, and not with words, but with their actions. Ashe. You have someone coming in very slowly, very steady. This person, like I said, has been watching and clocking you. This is someone who wants to offer something very, very solid. This is someone who definitely sees your worth, your value, willing to compromise, work on the connection. This is someone willing to work hard. Judgment. This is reconciliation, a door of opportunity opening up. This is someone getting that wake-up call also. Someone's coming to realize exactly who you are. Three of Chalices is the reunion. So either you could be celebrating your birthday this month, which I know some Scorpios are born at the latter part of October, such as myself, you know, the day before Halloween. But, you know, this could be speaking to, you know, someone coming in and returning. You have the Six of Wands. So whomever this is that you are dealing with, they are wanting a victory. They could be at a distance from you, could be a fire sign. I feel like this person is also discovering something. They're doing a lot of internal work. Maybe they're getting some truths, some downloads, and discovering something as well. Divine Spirit of Love and Light, what messages do you have for our beloved Scorpios? From the deck here, we got the Six of Wands, so they definitely want to return. Someone's at a distance. They want this victory and success. Someone is wanting the victory and success. I feel like they're going towards the light, that you bring a lot of light into their life. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment they feel with you as well. And I feel like with you, they feel like there's a great sense of teamwork, a great equilibrium, strength. It's requiring, this person is requiring strength, you know, to come toward you also perhaps. But I feel like you took your power back. This is turning your pain into power. This is clarifying the Seven of Wands. So this is a very powerful position to be in, because you're setting the standards. You're setting the ground rules. You're setting and standing your ground. And the train going by is confirmation. You're moving forward because you've set that healthy boundary. There's going to be positive success. Confirmation. Ashe. So that's double confirmation. You've done that internal work. You've healed. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So the divine is rewarding you because they're noticing the work that you've put forward into healing thyself. The Five of Pentacles, you were abandoned, left out in the cold, which triggered you to do that internal work, which triggered you to work on that solar plexus, which is where all of your pain and your trauma and your agony is housed. That's why it's called the power chakra, because if that light goes out and dims, then the rest of you will remain dim, and you'll be in a state of depression, in a state of lack, and it's all, it's just not a positive energy to be in. And so because you've stayed focused on healing thyself and working on thyself, and you found your sense of power, and you've turned that pain into power, the divine is now saying you're being recognized and rewarded for taking that effort, for making the effort to come out of that place, that dismal place, that very dismal place of lack, of pain, of hurt. This person is just lying on the ground, just feeling stuck, feeling worthless. But at the end of the day, if you look, there's this beautiful energy that is sprinkling down, which is the divine. And I feel like that's what you started to listen to. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides gave you the motivation, gave you the power to push through and to persevere. So you worked for this. The divine is showing me clearly that you had to put forth the effort. You had no assistance, no help. You were abandoned, but you were able to get out of it. That's what you call resilience. I love this. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for Scorpio? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for our beloved Scorpio? Thank you. So we have the Two of Swords, or the Two of Wands. Oh yeah, Two of Swords. So you made the decision to refocus your energy on you. You made the decision to nurture yourself, to ground yourself, to heal thyself. You made the decision to take your focus off whatever it was that was causing you pain and agony, and to put all of that energy and effort into you, into your children, into your household, into your security, your stability, into balancing yourself, into creating a more healthier foundation for you and your children. You made that choice and that decision. That was the download you received. Why is this Knight of Cups here, Divine Spirit of Love and Light? Thank you, Spirit. So it's the Emperor in reverse. So this person, like I said, emotionally manipulative, someone who wants to win at all costs, someone who would come in and you know, send you little messages, say things that they think you want to hear, just to keep you on that string, just to keep you stuck in that state of confusion like you were here. See this? The Two of Swords is someone who has to listen to their intuition. And you did just that. And although you were emotionally tied to this person, because that's why the Knight of Cups is here. This is someone who rules over your emotions. This person could also have, you know, water in their chart. But this is the Emperor in reverse is someone very narcissistic. My way or the highway, someone who wants to control things, someone who wants to win at all costs, someone who doesn't take no for an answer. This is someone who's also very abusive with their power. Someone who can definitely, and with the coupled with the Knight of Cups, this just speaks to how toxic it was, because this person would use little things to try to lure you in, but their intentions were not good ever. This could be someone who is the father to your child, because the Emperor is the father figure. This is also someone who is a boss. It could be a boss. This person could have a history or a background in law enforcement. Either they were in the military, corrections officer, security guard, whatever the case may be. This is that person. In the upright, they are very protective over their family. But when they're in reverse, it speaks to the level of toxicity that you were involved in, and they used emotional manipulation to pull at your strings because they know that you're an emotional being. So maybe they've bought you some flowers from time to time. Maybe they'll send you little sweet messages. I'm hearing sweet nothings. They'll whisper sweet nothings in your ear, and that's exactly what it was, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful. Use your intuition. Trust your intuition, because this is the person that ultimately broke your heart and could be the father to your child, the mother to your child. All right, and this could be either yourself that has gone through this, or the person, you know, for the cross watchers. This could be the, you know, what you've endured as well. As I said before, spit out the bones, You know, eat the fish but spit out the bones. You know your story. This is a general reading. Shay, why is this Three of Swords here, Divine Spirit of Love and Light? Why is this Three of Swords here for our beloved Scorpios, Divine Spirit of Love and Light? 555 on the clock. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm hearing sirens. 555, that's the number of change. But 555 reduces to 15, which reduces to 6. So I definitely feel like, you know, the love was, there was disharmony in the relationship. This Three of Swords, like, it just speaks to that, obviously. There's a lot of agony. Look at this, the Ten of Wands. This person didn't put any effort into this connection. You did all the work, and then on top of that, they turned around, broke your heart, deceived you, betrayed you, lied to you, cheated on you. And this is a relationship that there was not much equal give and take. This is a relationship where you may have carried all of the responsibility, where you burdened yourself. You cared too deeply, only to be left out in the cold, only to be abandoned. So all the effort, all the energy that you put into this connection, you didn't get it back. There was a lack of reciprocity. This is what you call emotional bankruptcy. Emotional bankruptcy. Not getting anything in return. And water signs are very emotional beings. So to not have anyone return that emotional fulfillment, you know, to not give you the emotion that you're giving, that I clearly see you gave, it's very painful. That's one of the hardest things. You have the Queen of Swords here. So this person, not only were they toxic to you, but they lied a lot. They were deceptive. But you transformed into this Queen of Swords because you peeped exactly what you were dealing with after this heartbreak. The Ten of Wands, this is the end of the cycle. You've relieved yourself of the burden of caring about the situation, of being emotionally attached to this situation, because clearly we could see here, this was, you were very much emotionally vested. There's a lot of strings attached to this heart. So this person knew how to pull on your emotional strings, which is what I was picking up here with this devil. Because if you look here, the devil has someone with strings, and this person is grasping their head, you know, because they're suffering from ruminating, pining, anxiety, frustration, overthinking, monkey mind, gaslighting. But this person knew how to pull your strings. So that was someone who knew how to be emotionally manipulative. This is a deceptive person. This is someone who will lie to get what they want. And so you had to transform because you've been through that heartbreak. And as Scorpios, they naturally will morph and transform into that energy of the Queen of Swords, because they, instead of using their emotional ability to make decisions, they now have to turn to their logical side. And that's exactly what you did. So you started to look at things from that bird's eye view. You started to reassess the situation, and you realized that you had to cut those karmic cords and cut yourself free from this person who knew how to play you like a fiddle. You know, this person knew how to play you, period. Nothing needs to be added to that. They just knew how to play you because they knew that you cared. They knew you were empath. They knew that you were loving. They knew that you were nurturing. They knew that you were giving. And that's why you set up healthy boundaries for yourself, because you was dealing with someone who was not coming from a place of good. They were coming from a place of manipulation. I feel like this person, whomever you're dealing with, they don't know how to have healthy relationships. They only know how to control. You know, they feel like the more they're in control, the more that, you know, they don't have to show those vulnerabilities. I feel like this person does not like to be vulnerable. Why is this Queen of Wands here? So we have the Seven of Wands. So this is definitely someone who is trying to manipulate you, trying to control the narrative. This person may be, you know, now trying to gaslight and tell you that they want to have a new start, a new beginning. And, you know, I feel like ultimately the divine is telling you, I had the cards up the wrong way. I feel like the divine is telling you to, you know, set those healthy boundaries, because this is someone who, like I said, they don't know how to take no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? But this also could be your energy where you are, you know, now taking your power back. You know what I'm saying? You got that pain, and you turn that pain into power, and you're setting healthy boundaries, and you're making the decisions for your life. You're taking lead, and you're going in the direction that you wish to go, which is forwards ever, backwards never. and you're utilizing your gifts, your talents, you're manifesting new things. You could be a candle maker. You could be an alchemist. You could be dealing in the craft, working in the craft. You could be working in esoteric or occult information. You could be the owner of a cat. But what I am seeing is you're no longer impervious to threat. You're seeing very clearly everything. And I feel like you're a master manifester. Like you're manifesting, you're in the light. There's a lot of a lot of good things are happening right now, because I feel like you've taken your power back. The fact that this wand is in the air, I feel like as above, so below. So I feel like right now with this moon energy, with this Aries full moon, I feel like this is when you've taken that power back. Because the way she's holding that wand, that magic stick, this is a magic stick. And this allows you the ability to manifest those thoughts into reality. You can see clearly here, you know, she's changing her thoughts into reality, and she's manifesting something in this physical reality. So I feel like you're getting a lot of downloads. I feel like you're taking your power back. You're moving forward. You're no longer afraid. You're no longer, you know, inhibited by your fears. You have the Ace of Wands. Look at that. New beginnings. So I feel like there's going to be perhaps a new opportunity in love with someone. You know, I feel like this Four of Wands is denoting the fact that you could have a twin flame type of connection. Maybe you have a run or chase dynamic with someone, or maybe this is just someone new that could be coming in. But this is definitely someone the divine is sending you because they feel you're ready. This Four of Wands speaks to not only the twin flame reference, this is yin yang, but this also speaks to someone who is also very balanced. This is someone coming in to bring balance, to bring that sense of peace and restoration, security, stability. This is someone that's going to bring a lot of joy. There's going to be a lot of happiness. And I feel like this could be someone from your past, because I feel like there's a lot of mountains. So you could have history with this person. There could have been a lot of peaks and valleys in the relationship. Why is this Hierophant here, Divine Spirit of Love and Light? Why is the Hierophant here for Scorpio? Why is this Hierophant here for our beloved Scorpios? Why is the Hierophant here, beloved Divine Spirit? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Thank you, Spirit. I got two messages, and I'm hearing to take these and put them in their corresponding spaces simultaneous. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. So you were most certainly dealing with someone. You got the King and a Queen from two different suits. So this does speak to a connection that you were in. This could speak to someone that's coming in who wants to offer you a high level of commitment. This is someone I feel who's been watching you for a while, someone who sees your worth and value, someone willing to compromise. I feel like this person has come to some realization that they want to offer something stable. They want to, I'm hearing, take this relationship to the next level. You know, when I see these stairs, I just see ascension. I see, you know, going to the top. So to the next level. They want to take the connection to the next level. This is a marriage card, and it's right next to the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, which are all cards of the Pentacles. Is that very, this is someone who's that family man. You know, this is someone who wants long-term commitment. This isn't the hit it and quit it type. You know, this isn't someone who's just going to come into your life and then dash out. This is someone who's willing to put that time, that effort, that energy, grow old with you. This is also someone that could make, you know, you two can become a power couple as well, because you have the Emperor and then you have the Empress. So I feel like whoever you were dealing with in the past, you love them dearly, but I feel like you may have someone else coming in. Maybe someone has grown, maybe someone has evolved, and now they may want to come in and offer you something stable now. I feel like this person realizes that they were stubborn in the past, because the way that this King of Pentacles is like upside down, he's reminding me of the Hangman, and then the Hangman is right next to it. So I feel like this person has had some sort of realization, or maybe has come to some, you know, had a come to Jesus moment. You know, maybe they are recognizing that they were stubborn in the past. Maybe they're recognizing that they do want to take things to the next level. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you've, you know, really realized, you know, that there was a lot of time and effort. Maybe someone recognizes that they didn't put enough into the connection. Maybe someone is realizing all of the work, all of the effort that you did to, you know, offer the help, offer the love, the stability, and it just was not reciprocated. And now they're seeing, maybe they're looking at things from that different perspective. It's 10 on the clock. So I feel like this could be the person that you had that ending with. That Tower moment and the Three of Swords to me is just the ending of something. Something coming to a sudden ending, a sudden upheaval, and it's unexpected, but it's necessary. And I feel like this person is now having that aha moment, getting that download. Because as we said, this energy right now is forcing everyone to do that internal work, to release those old ways that no longer serve you, and to be aware, self-aware. And that's what the divine places us in these hangman moments to do, to be self-aware, to self-analyze, to self-reflect, so that you can gain that spiritual illumination and clarity. And that's exactly what this person is doing. They're looking back, and it's almost as if they're replaying, you know, this situation in their mind. Like, dang, you know, this person has put a lot of time and energy and effort into the relationship, and I didn't even nurture it. I didn't meet them halfway. I didn't help them cultivate it and nurture the connection so that it can blossom. And anything that's built one-sided, or anyone who's responsible for doing all the work, it's already in balance. It's already toxic, because it requires two. It's a team effort. Relationships require two people to work on it. Ashe. And I feel like this person is looking at that, because they're looking at this family right next to it, the Ten of Pentacles, recognizing that, you know, maybe they could have done more. You know, there was imbalance. Maybe they're making that, they're realizing that. Divine Spirit, why is this? Okay. I made a mistake, because there's another card here, and we're going to use this card to clarify. So we have the Page of Pentacles. So this person could certainly be wanting, to return, wanting to, make this offer. Or maybe, after this family situation died out, because that Ace, this 10 of Pentacles becomes the one, and he is holding this. So maybe after a connection phased or fizzled out, you started to work on yourself, started to nurture yourself, ground yourself. Or maybe this is just an offer, someone who's recognizing that they, want this happy house, happy spouse, this family, the support. They realize there's support here. They realize, that they need to put in the work if they want to see it grow. And I see this wand. This wand is about the new beginning. So I feel like someone may be coming in to offer a solid commitment and effort. The 9 of Wands is speaking to the 7 of Pentacles. So you definitely set your boundaries, because you felt like, all that you've put into something, it definitely did not reap the rewards that you were intending for it to reach. There was a lack of balance. It's 607 reduces to 13, 13 reduces to 4. So I feel like there was a lack of balance in this family dynamic. I feel like this is someone that you were really, really working on this commitment with, and it just, it was almost like you was trying to pull teeth with this individual. You tried to sacrifice a lot, or you sacrificed a lot. You were always available. You were always committed to this connection, and you just didn't see any reciprocity. You didn't see that this person was willing to meet you halfway. Why is the 4 of Cups here, Divine Spirit? Why is this 4 of Cups here? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Star. So this is the healing. You've had to heal those past wounds, those pain. Rejection is for your protection, though. And I feel like this was ultimately putting you in a position where, if you could heal yourself, you become a healer. You know what I'm saying? It also teaches you how to be stronger. Self-love makes you more attractive, and that's exactly what you had to learn. Not only did you learn how to emotionally balance yourself, but you learned how to ground yourself. You learned how to be patient. You learned that you were the alchemist in this situation. And the divine is reminding you that, you are what you think you are. So if you're sitting around thinking, very blah about the situation, you could create that. But this also speaks to a renewal. So if someone did reject your cup of love, there is a possibility for something to spark. There is wish fulfillment here. Whatever you've been wishing for is coming in. It's right behind you. But if you're looking in the past, you're never going to see it. You're going to miss it. So the divine is telling you that there is a wish fulfillment. There's a wish opportunity in love. And it's beautiful, because these 2 different cards, but it's almost like the same colors, within this little pool of divine energy here, which speaks to the fact that this is a gift from the divine. You've turned your vulnerabilities into a superpower, regardless of what you may have endured, where you were betrayed or backstabbed or hurt or deceived, or you've gone through that grief. It's about, not reflecting so much on the past and being nostalgic about your losses, but really being optimistic about what's coming towards you, your future. because the divine is truly blessing you with what you deserve and what you desire, and you don't want to miss the opportunity. And I'm hearing the song Get Ready Tonight. Gonna make this a night to remember. So I feel like you're gonna have something that happens, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna blow your mind. You know, it's gonna be almost like a wish fulfilled. Something or someone is gonna come and offer you something that you've been praying, wishing, and hoping for. So divine spirit of love and light, why is the 10 of cups here for our beloved Scorpios? That flew on out. Look at that, the 8 of swords. Stuck in your mind, regret, remorse, agony. You're like still agonizing over this family situation, over this love ship. And this is mental imprisonment. If you change your thought, you change your reality. This is self-imposed. This is not the end-all be-all of you, nor is this the end-all be-all of love. You have an opportunity, new opportunities that are presenting themselves. But you have to come out of this space where you're thinking about your past constantly, where you're ruminating and pining over it constantly. You have to give yourself an opportunity to see things from a different perspective, to realize that it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. I'm just seeing that you really been through something, and you know, you're stuck in that place, or you may have been stuck in that place, and now it's time for you to move forward. And that's what this full moon, I keep getting that this full moon is doing that. So look at this. You have the Magician here, and it's clarifying the 2 of Swords. So someone is definitely, you know, could be playing a lot of emotional games, manipulation, telling you things because they feel like that's what you want to hear, you know, giving you lip service, gaslighting you, and it keeps you in this state of perpetual confusion. And so that's why the divine is telling you, don't listen to what people are telling you. Pay attention with your first eye, and also pay attention to their actions. You know, do not let anyone, you know, sit around and treat you like a toy and manipulate you. This is about using your own intuition. Ashe. Okay. So why is this Lovers in reverse? Why is the Lovers in reverse, divine spirit? Thank you. And we have the 4 of Swords. So this is the person that you love deeply, your soulmate, I'm getting a sense of. You thought that this was going to lead to marriage. You thought this was your person. And I feel like they defiled the connection. And you healed from this relationship. You've really taken the necessary time to heal and to ground yourself. And you've put you first. I feel like you've put yourself first. You started to really reflect on everything that took place. You started to replay things. You had to take onus for your part in it. You had to be accountable for what you allowed, because we're not victims. You know, when we submit our free will to other people, that is our doing. So that is a choice. But I feel like you chose to take your power back and be honest. The only way we could truly heal is if we're honest with ourselves. Even if it's a difficult truth, we got to swallow it. And sometimes we're responsible for our own pain and loss because we're being naive, or we're not paying attention to the red flags, or we're not being honest. We're not listening to our intuition. And so I feel like that's what you've done. You've taken that time out to reflect, to heal, and you've learned so much more. And you've gained control of your mind. You've gained control over your situation, and you could see clearly now everything that was going on, and that perhaps this person was being manipulative. Perhaps this person was being, deceptive. But you have to also take onus in it. And the fact that this is a full moon and this is an Aries card is very, very telling. So this is what you've come to realize. I feel like you've seen this situation. I feel like it's come out. You've had some sort of epiphany or a revelation. Someone has been emotionally manipulative. Someone has been a master manipulator during, that's just what I'm getting, because I see the 3 of Swords, and then I see that devil energy right next to it, and the Knight of Chalices. Look at this. It came out in reverse. So the same person with that Emperor energy, they are gonna, this is someone who's not choosing to give you the emotional love that you deserve. This person is not, they're being emotionally manipulative. When they say they want to start again, they may come back talking about what we should do, could do, how we could do it. The we's talk. Someone may come back talking about we, us, you and I. You know what I'm saying? But the divine is telling you, do not allow yourself to get trapped in that emotional space again. Use logic, use your intuition, and use your first eye to see. Do not let anyone's words gas you. It's about taking, don't just take blind leaps of faith. Don't take blind leaps of faith, especially if things seem similar to what you've just fought so hard to come out of. We got the 3 of Wands here. So I feel like you're no longer waiting. You've put up your boundaries. Maybe you were waiting for this connection to develop. Maybe you were waiting for something to manifest with this connection. Maybe you were waiting for someone to change. Maybe you were waiting for some sort of action, some sort of communication on someone else's part, but you're no longer waiting. You've put up your defensive. You've put up your defenses to protect yourself because you've seen things clearly. You've gained some sort of epiphany yourself. And you're recognizing that old dogs don't have new tricks. They're coming back with the same old, same old. When the Knight of Chalice is in reverse with the Fool, this is speaking to someone trying to play you for a fool when all they're doing is being emotionally manipulative. So don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the same shit. And I feel like you're not. You're seeing things very crystal clear. You're very aware. You see this person for who they are. And I feel like you're making the decision to change this situation for once and for all, which may very much mean leaving the situation behind you indefinitely. Because the 3 of Wands is you're not taking action. You're not going, because to me, the 3 of Wands is not only about waiting for information to come in or waiting for something to manifest, but this is also my ready, set, go. So it's about the energy, the effort, the planning and the preparing that goes into it before something manifests. Things don't just manifest without, you setting the intention. And so I feel like whatever kite you sent, whatever work you've done to reap the benefits or to see things manifest and materialize in this physical reality, you're choosing to just completely walk away from it. I don't feel like you're waiting anymore. I feel like you're making a decision to leave it behind. So why is this 9 of Cups here? This is beautiful. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Why is this 9 of Cups here, Divine Spirit of Love and Light? Why is the 9 of Cups here? So the 9 of Cups shows me that reflection, that time out, taking that time out to assess, has given you the ability to make the wisest decisions. Because when we go into Hangman, it's about us needing to see things that we're refusing to see or that we cannot see if we're looking at it from the same perspective. But when we turn ourselves upside down, we're now getting a different angle. We're now getting a different story. We're now seeing things from a different vantage point. And I feel like you now realize that loving yourself, leaving the situations that are not emotionally fulfilling for you, will lead you to this place of emotional fulfillment. When you're not getting what you want from someone, you can't wait around and wait around and wait around and wait around and not see any results. But meanwhile, you're getting beat down. Meanwhile, you're being taken advantage of. Meanwhile, you're feeling tattered and torn and abused and used. So you finally said, I'm no longer waiting for anything. I'm going to keep it moving. And that's exactly what you did. And when you did that, the divine is rewarding you. And that's why you feel this emotional fulfillment. There could be miracles. There could be wish fulfillment. There's joy and peace that's coming into your life. And this treasure chest that you're receiving is very similar to this gift that you're getting from the divine with this Ace of Pentacles, because they're recognizing what you've done. It's not easy to walk away from someone that you love, especially as a fixed sign. It's very difficult to make that decision. But when you make the decision because you want to love yourself, then you're going to get rewarded. Because I get a sense that this was very difficult for you to do. You loved this person deeply. This was someone you had a family with. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, like really? We got the Chariot. It just flew out. And we have that clarifying the 3 of Cups. So this is someone that could be coming in. That could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is Cancerian energy, the Chariot. That's another twin flame reference to me. But I feel someone from your distance. I feel like someone that wants to reconcile, rekindle this connection may be coming in. They may be driving to see you. Someone is coming in towards you. And this is going to be like a celebration, a reunion. But they definitely are coming in balance. That train is going crazy. So this is for someone out there. It's confirmation. Someone is coming in. Someone is definitely coming in, returning from your past. Someone that definitely wants to reconcile. I get a strong sense that this person also could have been like praying and wishing. They could see you as wish fulfillment, see you as a star. I feel like this person also watches you Why is the Six of Wands here for Scorpio? Why is the Six of Wands here for our beloved Scorpios? Why is the Six of Wands here? Wow, that flew up and out. Wow. And look what we have. You're not going to believe it. So, Six of Wands clarified by the Nine of Chalices. Wish fulfillment. This is someone who is coming in for the victory. There's success, there's victory. This is emotional balance, fulfillment, joy, happiness, peace. But this also speaks to wishes being granted. Someone that sees you as a wish fulfillment is definitely coming in. I feel like this person has been watching you from a distance, and they've been waiting for the opportunity, waiting for the right timing. And I feel there's going to be some level of commitment, because you have the Six of Wands and you also have the Four of Wands. And this person is coming in very passionately, and they want a new beginning, because they do see wish fulfillment with you. Look at this, the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone that sees your worth and value. They want to invest long term. I was picking up on that anyway. This is someone who feels that you're very unique, very beautiful, very abundant, very successful. And they see your worth and value, and they want to invest in this connection. They're willing to compromise. I feel like this person is getting this download. I feel like you may even know who this person is. Maybe this person comes and visits you in your dreams. Maybe you find yourself thinking of this person. It's because they're thinking of you. So whenever you find yourself thinking of someone that you may not have heard from or spoken to in a while, it's because they're thinking of you. Let me get one more message, Divine Spirit. One more message. What's our last message for our beloved Scorpios? So we got, oh wow, they gave us a couple of messages. So we have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Tower. I was picking up on that Tower energy. And then we have the Page of Swords. So whoever you had that Tower moment with, whatever argument, whatever ending that took place, this person is now wanting to repair, wanting to work on things, wanting to heal this connection. And they may be spying on you from a distance, wanting to come in and communicate this message. But this person is definitely someone who wants to come in and nurture this connection and work on this relationship with you. This person definitely wants to work on this connection and repair it, because I feel like whatever this Tower moment was, it has really dismantled and disrupted your household. It has disrupted the connection, and this person can't stop thinking about you. Like, they're thinking about you. They're constantly like looking at your pictures, looking at old texts, old emails, whatever the case, even pictures, you know. And I feel like this person may hide how they feel, may have hid how they feel. The moon just flipped over out of the blue. So it could be a Cancer, or it could be someone, again, the full moon is of significance. I feel like everyone right now is being triggered and motivated. I am seeing a sense that there is some distance between you and your beloved. But I feel like this full moon is waking someone up. Someone is definitely waking up. Waking up, and, you know, maybe they've hid how they felt. Maybe they've hid how, you know, they truly felt about you. But someone is coming in for you, Scorpio. And I feel like you're releasing someone from your past. And when you release that person from your past, someone new comes in. Ashe. So that is your reading. We're going to end it there. Thank you so much for tuning and tapping into Higher Frequencies Portal. Until next time, I send you love and light. If you are new here, please be so kind as to hit that subscription button. If you are returning, I send love and light. Thank you so much for that love, and I rotate it back to you. Please be so kind as also to check out my store, the links in my About section. I have an Etsy store, and I also have an apparel page, and I feel you will find a bunch of things that you will love if you just be so kind as to check me out. But I'm going to end it there. Thank you again for tuning and tapping in. Until next time, Ashe.